When you hire a guide, I think what you're really getting is a maximized experience. You're hiring someone that can deal with everything from the logistics, route finding, to finding objectives that are good for you and altering the objectives according to conditions and weather. So you're really hiring someone who's going to help you get the best out of the time that you're spending with them. My name is Mark Pichet. I'm a ACMG mountain guide from Canmore, Alberta.
My name is Andy Perkins. I'm a British mountain guide and I live here in the Chamonix Valley. And if you'd have said back in 1980, in 30 years' time, you're going to be a mountain guide and living here in the Chamonix Valley, I would have thought you were on some special form of drug. Let's be clear that you can never eliminate risk in the mountains. It's just impossible. It's a dangerous environment. But the role of a mountain guide is to manage that risk to an acceptable level, and different clients have different levels of what they're prepared to accept.
There's two different factors with clients. One is the risk perception and the other one is risk tolerance. Their ability or their willingness to take greater risks. I have some clients who have a very low risk tolerance. They might perceive things to be risky that I don't. And then other people are more risk averse and they're more willing to take on certain risks, and I'll do more committing days with them. But there's also a limit to that, and once what they want to do is outside of my personal risk tolerance, then I'm no longer willing to guide them.
What causes me the most difficulty is when clients have unrealistic expectations and find it difficult to accept that they're not going to be able to achieve those objectives. I manage unrealistic expectations by tackling the subject really early on to explain what it is they've actually taken on, and having them come to the realization, hopefully, that perhaps another objective might be more appropriate.
I describe a day of guiding as basically just making thousands of little mini decisions all day long. So you'll have the capacity to coach a lot and to talk and check in, and as those decisions become more and more difficult, you're going to have to put more energy towards those.
Here in the Alps, we've got a diurnal weather pattern where the conditions will have an optimum state at a particular time, and it can be a matter of minutes. I'm obsessive about time because I'm always aware you can never ever save time. You can either use it usefully or waste it.
When I first started, I felt somewhat invincible. But the longer you do this, you become just a lot more aware of the fact that there are so many variables out here that you can't possibly be aware of all of them. The more you sort of play the what if card, the better the chance that you'll be in the right place when something unexpected happens.
You're hiring somebody who is going to step in when it's really going badly wrong to pull somebody out of the shit. When I'm making my decisions, I'm relying on intuition, which is all that experience of 30 years in the mountains, not my emotions. And it's really valuable to be able to say to people, do you know what, something doesn't feel right about this, and you might then precipitate a discussion about why it doesn't feel right, and you might end up saving your own life and that of all your mates as well.
There's a fair number of people that I know of that hire guides so they can kind of see how they're doing with building their own mountain skills and their own intuition. I think every guide has the goal of, making it through their career as safely as possible. And there's very few other professions where the decision maker wears the decision. I'm not making them for someone else. I have to actually survive that decision myself.